Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is May 13th. Lisa Lydia Scott here with you this morning. Another hot and windy one on the way. We'll get Lydia's forecast in a moment. First, I want to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live. Leave us a comment, but you can watch it whenever it works best for you. It stays on your Facebook feed throughout the day, or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, another hot one out there today, and the wind seems to just want to persist as well.
It's a blow dryer.
Yes,
Yep.
very much so.
Oh, it feels like I'm drying my hair all day long. It's temperatures up into the 90s, wind out of the south 20 to 30, gusting 40 to 50.
Yeah.
It's hot, it's windy, it's dry, it's very sunny. We don't have humidity, which yes, doesn't make the 90s feel like July 90s, because we've gotten that question a little bit. Like, are the July 90s different than the May 90s? No, it's all the 90s, but we're lacking humidity. So there is that, but the lack of humidity is leading into our fire danger problem, because our relative humidities are down 15 to 20%, really dry. Red flag warning again today. This is, I think, the 4th day in a row. Probably another one tomorrow, if not a fire weather watch for sure for tomorrow. Heads up there. That's in effect until 9 o'clock tonight, your red flag warning is. So you know the drill, no outdoor burning, be careful with bonfires, cigarette butts, dragging tow chains, all that jazz. If a fire starts, it can quickly spread. As we go throughout the day, our temperatures are up into the 90s. We threaten record highs today, looking at 96 in Grand Forks and 94 here in Fargo. What else? It's hot, it's windy, it's dry. Sunny. UV index up to a 7 today. Burn time of about 25 minutes. If you do enjoy the blow dryer feeling, at least lather on some sunscreen. Tomorrow, a little bit better in the wind department. Not a ton. 15 to 25, gusting still 30 to 35. So still pretty gusty.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking, if not a red flag warning, still probably a fire weather watch for tomorrow. National Weather Service makes that decision, by the way. But yeah, I'd still be careful with sparky things for tomorrow too. Yeah. Most of your day tomorrow is dry. We make it into the 90s once again, about 92 here in Fargo. Later Wednesday evening, we start watching out for thunderstorms out west, and those kind of work their way toward us through the later evening into the overnight hours. There is a level 2 risk for severe storms for tomorrow evening, focused on about Jamestown and down to the south, but Fargo's in a level 1 risk, so 1 or 2 of those could sneak their way to the east. Any of the storms that get a little feisty, we're looking at 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts as your primary threats. Even if you don't see a thunderstorm Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, showers build their way in and last really throughout Thursday. I kind of see Thursday being a rainy day, which we need, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised for some places to pick up over 1 inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll watch those numbers and kind of that guidance closely for how much moisture is available in the atmosphere, but it looks to be a decent system. That lasts throughout Thursday, wraps up Friday morning from the west to the east. Cools us down significantly. We have highs in the low 50s.
Oh, man.
Or even the upper 40s by Friday.
Yeah, geez.
And that's going to feel significantly colder, especially after being in the 90s for several days.
For sure.
So big cool down. The weekend features low 50s for your highs. Sunday morning and Monday morning, we could fall into the 30s, and we'll have to watch out for frost potential. Facebook and crazy weather people are really having a heyday with that out there. So let's not panic. You need a lot of things to line up in order to get frost. You really need a clear sky, you need available moisture in the atmosphere, you need a dead, calm wind, and then quite a bit of time in the 30s. We might fall down to the 30s for, an hour or 2 hours, but you really need several hours in the 30s in order to build up frost. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying let's not freak out just yet. We'll look at all those parameters closely as we get a little closer, and then we can kind of give a yay or a nay when it comes to your flowers outside or any of the crops that are out there, whatever we need to think about when it comes to frost. Sunday morning, Monday morning would be your potentials as of right now. Into next week, temperatures do warm up back closer to 60 toward the end of the 10-day forecast. But this cool spell lasts for several days. Almost like this heat spell has been lasting. We've then got a flip side, a cool spell coming our way too.
Can we just meet in the middle?
I know, can we compromise? Nice. Like some 70s would be great.
It'd be perfect.
70s and May sunshine, that would feel wonderful,
yes.
But it's one extreme or the other.
Yes, that's how it goes.
That's all I have. Yeah.
Right.
Rain is needed though, and looks good Wednesday into Thursday, wrapping up Friday, and then I've got another rain chance by about Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So nice to see some periodic moisture.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, well, happening today, a Moorhead woman will be sentenced after pleading guilty to first-degree assault. 36-year-old Mary Jelseth is accused of stabbing a man in the neck last August. Police say the 43-year-old victim told officers he invited her over to his apartment where she attacked him unprovoked. As part of her plea deal, an attempted murder charge will be dropped. She's still facing a maximum of 20 years in prison.
This morning, the man involved in a standoff in Candu, North Dakota, is making his first court appearance. 25-year-old Isaiah Lacey is charged with reckless endangerment, being a felon in possession of a firearm, domestic violence with bodily injury, and discharging a firearm within city limits.
Happening today, people in Walsh County will head to the polls to vote on a $42 million project. The money is to build a new jail and sheriff's office. Voters will be asked 2 questions. The first is a sales tax increase of 0.75%. Question 2 is a $20 million increase on property taxes. Both need a majority to pass. Polls open at 9. They're open from 9 to 7 as well.
A $5,000 reward is now being offered for an arson case at that Fargo Tesla charging station. We told you about that on March 21st when it happened. It was overnight. Someone went up to the charging station, lit a fire at the Shields outside of, or on 45th Street at the charging station in the parking lot there. So surveillance video does actually show the person starting that fire. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is now offering that $5,000 reward if the information that you provide leads to an arrest and conviction in the case. If you have that information, you can call Fargo Police and they'll get it to the right people.
A false alarm had rescue crews scrambling to find someone in the Red River for hours yesterday. Someone called 911 right around 3 yesterday afternoon about a live stream of a swimmer in distress. The caller said the swimmer was by the Fargo Rail Bridge. First responders searched the Red River for more than an hour, but they later determined that the struggling swimmer was actually in the Cheyenne River, not the Red River, and that person was able to get out of the water safely on their own. No arrests or citations were made.
All right, President Donald Trump landed in Saudi Arabia this morning to start his 4-day trip to the Middle East. The visit comes as the president focuses on negotiating business deals with several countries. He also appears set to accept a $400 million jet from Qatar. His trip overseas comes following reaching trade agreements with both China and the UK.
Hot Mike is coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. It was another huge night for Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle as the Wolves are on the brink of the conference finals. Of course, Don will have a full recap of Minnesota's Game 4 win over Golden State. Plus, you'll meet the newest addition to the Bison men's basketball roster who comes to Fargo after a great Division II career. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get the deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we cover this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, and then 9 and 10 tonight.
We'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, so we'd love to have you join us then.
Have a great day, everyone.